Okay guys, the new question that we are having here is write a Python function that accepts a string and counts the number of upper and lower case letters. So obviously you have to create here function. So first thing I will create here function. I will say def what I will say string count. Let's say I will say string count, string underscore counts, and here so obviously you have to receive a word. So I will say here word as a parameter here, right? So whatever the things we have to write here, we will see that later on. Right, so as of now I will say here pass. Now everyone knows what is pass, right? So from here it is saying that okay, it is not saying that you have to return. So what we will do is instead of returning we will print within the function itself. So what I will do here is I will call this function. Now first thing first, what I have to do is I have to receive the word from the user. So I will say here strng string underscore word is equal to, I will receive it from the user. I will say input here, right? And I will say here enter word. I will say user enter word, right? And that's it. Now here I will check. What I have to check is I have to call this function. You have to call this function, right? Otherwise this function will not be executed. Just this line will be executed and you are storing the word in the string. That's it. But if you want this function to get executed, what you have to do is you have to call it. So how to call a function? Just take the name of it. I will say here what is the name of my function? String counts, right? Now here as you can see here there is a word which is a parameter. When you are having a parameter here, what you have to do is you have to pass the argument here. What argument you have to pass? Whatever the word the user has given you, that thing you will be passing here. And I will say here string word, right? Whatever that is word I am receiving from the user, I am storing it here. Then I will say string word. Now that's it. Now here I will write my code for my function. So what I will say here, obviously I am receiving the word here. So I will say lower count. First initially lower count, count, lower count is equal to 0 and upper count is upper underscore count is again equal to 0 here, right? So initially we are considering that we have not counted any lowercase, we have not counted any uppercase. Both of them we have kept here 0, right? Now what I will do is, as you know how to use the for loop, right? So what we have to do is we can iterate over this word and we will check how many lowercase are there and how many uppercases are there, right? So how to check it? So I will use here for loop. I will say for ch character in word, you know this word is iterable, so I can iterate directly over it. And here I will say if if ch means if my word is something like this. Let's say if my word is something like this hash, and I am saying here remaining, right? That means initially this r will be stored in ch. Now I will check, is this ch upper or lower? I will say ch dot is upper. Is it upper? If it is upper, that means what I will do is I will say upper count plus equal to 1, right? And I will keep here alif. Why I am keeping alif? I will tell you why I am keeping alif here. I will say alif ch dot lower is lower, is lower, right? If it is a lower, so what I will say lower count plus equal to 1, right? Everyone understood here? That's it. And after that, after finishing the for loop, what I will say print, and let me use here f string, and I will say here upper count upper count is and I will say here brackets mein upper count and lower count is and I will say here lower count. I'm not returning from here. Now you can see that it depends upon the question, how the question is, and depends upon your intelligence, so how you are approaching to your question. So if I will run this program now here, let's say I'm giving the word as WORL and capital D, right? So now we can see here how many lowercase we are having, 1 2 3 and uppercase are 2. So you are saying that upper count is 2 and lower count is 3. What if I will give some big word here? I will give kind of a sentence. I will say we are among let's say this is the thing, पता नहीं spelling ठीक है ये गलत है, I'll say Mac book user, right? I'm giving here combination of the uppercase and the lower cases, right? Now if I run this program, and it is saying that upper count is 11 and lower count is 47. Now someone will say me here, sir, why you didn't keep here else? इसलिए नहीं किया है because here the space upper count नहीं है, तो वो else में होगा, तो किस में count होगा? Lower case में. Understand that? That's why I kept here else, and I will ignore these spaces here. So if you understood what is happening here, so let me give the brief of it. So I'm saying for ch in word, so initially what will come? कहाँ गया? V. W will come. If you know follow, W will come. You will check is ch, यानी कि W is upper, नहीं. Alif में जाओगे, ch क्या lower है? Yes. So lower count 1. Then E, you will again come here. ch में क्या आएगा? E. You will check is E upper, is E lower? Yes. Count is 2. Then space. Space will also come. Is space upper? No. Is space lower? No. Then A will come. Is ch, यानी कि ch में स्टोर क्या होगा? A. Is A upper? Yes. Count plus 1. Like that. It is counting all the like upper cases and the lower cases. Now, understood? That means whatever the thing you are doing in the normal coding, now you have to create the container of it. As I told you in the first class also, it is just the box. Function is just a box in which you are keeping some kind of a code, right? So same case we can do it normally as well, but it is good practice to do everything now with the functions. Every stage you are having, first you are doing the normal coding, now you are reaching to the intermediate level where you will do the everything with the functions. Now you will reach to the master level somehow, so at that time you will do everything that you are like doing like this, you will do in the OOPS, right? So I hope you understood this as well. So hope, and we'll meet in the next video.